Welcome to our channel where shadows dance and whispers echo with the chilling weight of untold stories. I'm your host, Sam, and tonight we delve into the unsettling realm where imagination bleeds into reality, the realm of cursed books. Turn off the lights, turn up the volume, and prepare to be haunted, for the stories we're about to share might just keep you up long after the video ends. In the dimly lit stacks of a forgotten library nestled between aged tomes and the scent of decaying paper, lay a book unlike any other. It was bound in ancient leather, its cover devoid of any title, its pages whispering secrets to the silence. This was the book they called the Whispering Pages. Our story follows Emily, a young woman with a thirst for knowledge, a yearning for the mysteries hidden within the forgotten corners of the world. Drawn to the book's aura of forgotten secrets, Emily felt an irresistible pull towards the whispering tome. With hesitant hands, she opened the book, its pages stiff and resistant to her touch, as if reluctant to divulge the horrors contained within. The air grew heavy, the silence of the library replaced by a low hum that seemed to emanate from the book itself. As Emily's eyes scanned the faded script, the whispers intensified, swirling around her like a ghostly wind. The words on the page seemed to writhe and shift, forming phrases not meant for mortal eyes. Emily's heart pounded in her chest, a mixture of fear and fascination gripping her. She read aloud, her voice barely a whisper above the rustling of the ancient pages. The words painted vivid images in her mind, tales of forgotten rituals, of unspeakable horrors, of the restless dead crying out from beyond the veil. Night after night, Emily found herself drawn back to the library, to the whispering book that promised forbidden knowledge. She became consumed by its dark tales, each page drawing her deeper into its macabre embrace. The book whispered to her in her dreams, its words weaving themselves into her thoughts, her reality blurring with the nightmarish tales it spun. Unbeknownst to Emily, the book fed on her curiosity, her fear. It was a parasite, latching onto her soul, growing stronger with each page she turned. The library, once a sanctuary of knowledge, transformed into a prison of whispering shadows, each one an echo of the book's growing power. One night, as Emily reached for the book, its whispers morphed into a chorus of voices, their icy breath chilling her to the bone. Panic surged through her as she realized the truth. She had become a prisoner of the book, her life force slowly draining away, feeding the darkness within its pages. Desperate to break free from the book's grasp, Emily tried to destroy it, to silence its whispers forever. But the book resisted. Its pages seemed to writhe and pulse with a life of their own, its leather cover as impenetrable as steel. As her strength faded, Emily made a desperate decision. With trembling hands, she tore a single page from the book, the page containing the ritual to banish the spirits it had summoned. As the page ripped free, a blood-curdling scream echoed through the library. The shadows that had haunted Emily recoiled, their forms flickering as the book's power waned. Clutching the torn page, Emily performed the ritual, her voice trembling with both fear and determination. The air crackled with energy as ancient words left her lips, the library around her seeming to groan in protest. Finally, with a deafening roar, the book erupted in a blinding flash of light. When she dared to look, the book was gone, reduced to ashes that swirled in the air like dying embers. Emily had escaped the book's grasp, but the experience left an indelible mark on her soul. Our next tale takes us to the dilapidated ruins of an abandoned house, a place where time stood still, where the air hung heavy with the weight of forgotten tragedies. It was here, amidst the shattered furniture and dust-covered memories, that a man named Daniel stumbled upon a diary that would forever alter his destiny. This was no ordinary diary. Its once pristine pages were stained with a dark crimson ink that seemed to pulsate with a sinister life of its own. This was the blood-stained diary, a vessel of dread, its words written in the lifeblood of those who dared to unveil its secrets. Daniel, ever the curious soul, felt an unsettling allure to the diary. He picked it up, the leather cover cold and damp beneath his fingertips, the metallic scent of blood assaulting his senses. As he opened the diary, its pages whispered a tale of obsession, of madness, of a darkness that consumed all who crossed its path. The handwriting was elegant, almost hypnotic, each stroke seeming to pull Daniel deeper into its terrifying narrative. The first few entries detailed the mundane daily routines, fleeting thoughts, the writer's hopes and dreams. But as Daniel delved deeper, the entries took a sinister turn. The ink grew darker, the handwriting more frantic, each word laced with paranoia and fear. The writer, a man named Edward, wrote of being watched, followed, tormented by an unseen entity that seemed to feed on his terror. As Daniel read on, a chilling realization dawned on him. The diary was writing about him. New entries appeared as he watched, the elegant script detailing his every move, his every thought, written in the same blood-red ink that stained the pages. Fear gripped Daniel's heart as he realized the terrifying truth. The diary wasn't just recording his life, it was controlling it. He tried to discard the diary, to break free from its grasp, but it was no use. It reappeared wherever he went, its blood-red ink a constant reminder of the unseen force that held him captive. His life became a living nightmare, his actions dictated by the words scrawled across the blood-stained pages. Desperate to break free from the diary's curse, Daniel sought answers in the very place he had found it, the abandoned house. He scoured the dilapidated rooms, searching for any clue to the diary's origins, to the identity of Edward, the tormented soul trapped within its pages. In a hidden room concealed behind a dusty bookcase, Daniel discovered a small wooden box. Inside lay a silver locket, its surface tarnished with time. As he opened it, a wave of despair washed over him. The locket contained a miniature portrait of a man who could only be Edward, his eyes filled with the same terror that now haunted Daniel. With trembling hands, Daniel returned to the diary, placing the locket on its blood-stained cover. As he did so, the diary erupted in a blinding flash of light, the air thick with the scent of burning flesh. The diary was just a diary once more, its power broken, its hold over Daniel shattered. Our final tale plunges us into the depths of forbidden magic, into a world where ancient incantations hold the power to reshape reality itself. At the heart of this tale lies the enchanted grimoire, a book as old as time, its pages filled with spells and rituals capable of summoning forces beyond human comprehension. Our protagonist, a sorcerer named Elias, sought to master the grimoire, to unlock its secrets and bend the very fabric of existence to his will. Elias, driven by ambition and a thirst for power, had spent years searching for the grimoire, his quest leading him to forgotten libraries, ancient ruins, and desolate landscapes, where magic still lingered in the air. He found it, tucked away in a hidden chamber beneath a crumbling cathedral, guarded by intricate traps and wards that spoke to its immense power. The grimoire was a thing of both beauty and terror. Its cover was adorned with intricate carvings, each one pulsing with an otherworldly light. The pages were filled with arcane symbols and incantations written in a language that seemed to writhe and shift before Elias's eyes. He felt a surge of power as he held the grimoire, a sense of exhilaration mixed with a primal fear that he could barely contain. He began to experiment with the spells, each successful incantation fueling his ambition, his desire for ultimate power consuming him. He summoned creatures of darkness, bent the elements to his will, even toyed with the delicate balance of life and death. The grimoire, sensing Elias's growing arrogance, whispered warnings to him, its pages pulsing with an ominous energy. But Elias, blinded by his own hubris, ignored the signs, his thirst for power eclipsing all reason. One fateful night, driven by a desire to transcend his mortal limitations, Elias attempted the grimoire's most dangerous ritual, a spell to grant him immortality. The air crackled with energy as he uttered the ancient words, the grimoire pulsating with an unholy light that illuminated the chamber with an eerie glow. But something went wrong. The symbols on the pages twisted and contorted, the air growing heavy with the stench of sulfur. The creatures Elias had summoned turned on him, their eyes burning with a malevolent rage. The very forces he sought to control now threatened to consume him, his ambition twisting back upon itself like a venomous serpent. As the chaos raged around him, Elias realized the true cost of his hubris. In a desperate attempt to sever the connection, Elias tore the grimoire in half, a blood-curdling scream escaping his lips as he did so. The chamber was engulfed in a blinding flash of light, the echoes of the blast reverberating through the ancient cathedral. When the dust settled, Elias was gone, consumed by the very forces he sought to control. Thank you for joining us on this chilling exploration of cursed books and the terrifying consequences that await those who dare to unveil their secrets. Until next time, remember, knowledge can be a double-edged sword. Be careful what you seek, for some mysteries are best left unsolved, and some books, well, some books are better left unopened. Sweet dreams.